Hey everyone, it's the Groovy Power Hour, and you're here chilling with kcoyi, Tavares, and Solana. What's going on, KWJT? We're back at it again with another episode with the brothers, kcoyi and Tavares.
Come on.
You guys know what's going on here. We're about to talk about some of the... Honestly, we talk about whatever. We come together, we bring up some topics, and here we are.
Hold on. This nigga outed me last time, so we do have a couple topics, but I'm definitely starting from the jump where everybody and their mama have been commenting on this. The 10 gorilla situation, bro. I had Jalen walk up on me and be like, bro, I can't even hold you, bro. You can't do 10 gorillas. So I'm going to let the people know out there, start believing in yourself.
Yeah, facts.
First of all,
kcoyi enlightened me after that conversation, and when we got to talking this past like week and a half, I've been like, I could really fuck up a gorilla, like on some like
life or death shit,
on some like Tarzan, like motherfucking Kerchak better watch out, but like no cap.
Kerchak better watch out.
If my primal instincts came out the cut and I was ready, I believe in myself, honestly. So there's a lot of character development from last week's episode to this week's episode.
Facts. It's just you and I, so it's like no one else can shoo her away right now. But yeah, you got me fucked up out me like that.
The world needs to know your hot takes on animals. The world just needs to know.
All right, so since the world needs to know, I'm gonna bring another one to the pod.
Okay, cool, yeah.
I'm not gonna be outed. I'll bring him to the pod. Easy. This nigga, I got time today. Last week. So it's the raccoon one.
Bad. I thought you were gonna do the killer whale one, but
no, I'm not doing the killer whale one. So me and
I'm over here fucking up.
My homie Gabe were on a hike. This is like 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago, and me and bro see like, I think we see like a little family of raccoons, or he roasts me about how many animals I could beat up. So we were just talking, and raccoons came in the picture, and brother was like, how many raccoons do you think you could beat up at one time? And I was like, 50.
Oh my God.
And he was like, there's no fucking way you're beating up 50. And I was like, yeah, it probably is. Because everybody's like, oh, they'll scratch you, they'll bite you. Like, everyone's thinking of like, everyone envisions themselves being untouched in these scenarios. I know the raccoons are going to fuck me up, but I know I could kill 50 of them before they get to a point where I'm wounded, or even the tetanus shot is needed right then and there. I know.
Before the rabies.
Exactly. Like, that should take a couple hours. I guarantee you it would take 30 minutes to kill 50 raccoons.
He's just over there stomping on raccoons and full human punches in the chest, breaking rib
Don't
cages.
give me a jacket, bro. If I got like a good, like,
if you got gear.
If I got, Carhartt jacket, Carhartt pants, it's a bloodbath. It's a fucking bloodbath. I promise you I'm taking out a horde of raccoons, bro. No cap.
Oh my
50
God.
will be the starting point.
Oh my gosh. Honestly speaking, I think I could get close to 50. I think I'm a good 35.
Yeah, bro.
I'm getting close to 20, and I'm like, all right, I'm still here.
At this point, I'm tired.
Smashing raccoon brains. Like, I'm going full on murderous intent.
I'm just saying, how hard do you think it is to crush a grapefruit? Think about that this week, before any of you niggas come, 50 raccoons, all that. Think about 50 grapefruits and just smashing them. Full fucking force.
Oh my gosh.
It'll change your whole perspective of the world.
Yo. Oh my God.
You could smash 50 grapefruits like it's nothing.
I could smash 100. So maybe I can get 100.
Like, imagine a grapefruit that moved like 5 miles an hour. You can get a good section
This
done.
is crazy. Zoologists and animal lovers at home, PETA.
PETA specifically.
We're not actually doing what we're talking about, but in hypothetical scenarios,
I'm fucking killing
Corey's
it.
going for 50. I'm dropping the light 35 piece on you guys.
Easy.
Making a lot of raccoon skin hats.
We putting up Jordan numbers.
Oh, Corey's gonna have his flu game with these raccoons.
63 raccoons, like it's nothing. Nah, cause I feel like everyone looks at it like, oh, unscathed, untouched. Nah, bro. I'm gonna be fucked up.
No, these are fight or flight situations.
These
I don't
is
think
like
people are like realizing like
me or the raccoons.
They thinking it's like regular like walking to gorilla exhibit. Yeah. They think it's regular like
bro. It's over.
Raccoon horde.
Like me versus Harambe. Like
I was.
we already know.
Harambe K.
One in the sky for a brother right there because they got him up out of here.
Yeah. Listen, if there's any raccoons listening out right now,
this is Raccoon K. Such a gentle touch.
You know, the 3 shots for you.
But yeah, it's one of those things where like, obviously I'm not going out into the wilderness to go fight all these animals or to like put myself in these life or death situations. Because I would hate.
This past week, a lot of people were thinking,
bro,
that you.
So many fucking people were like, "This nigga is crazy."
I was crying because people came up to me talking about, "Yo, Corey really thinks he can."
Yes, nigga.
I was like, "Yeah, bro.
This is not for banter.
Nah. This ain't no. This is no cap rap. No kidsy talk over here.
10 of them, 10 gorillas, 50 raccoons, 1 elephant. We go up with. My coworker was like, "What about a giraffe?" I'm finna bow them fucking knees in, and it's over, nigga. As long as I don't get hit with that,
Oh, yeah, that neck splash?
Yeah. He missed one time. It's over for him. It's a wrap. Him or her, because I don't discriminate on animals.
Brother, did you want to bring up the dispensary talk?
Great segue.
Yeah, no. From a lot of events has been transcribing this past month, I would say, everybody. For the viewers at home.
Last few months.
Yeah. Honestly, year. Honestly, I feel like the conception of the recreational shop and dispensaries having to hold cash, there's been always a string of robberies.
No facts.
And we want to we're bringing it to the Groovy Tapes podcast just because we're both in the industry. Won't say what shops we're at because we like confidentiality.
Niggas be pulling up to my shop. Be like,
oh, there Corey goes.
Oh, yeah. There's a dude that comes. I hope he watches this. Juice that comes in every week, and then since he's learned I was on the podcast, he'll bring it up. Here you go, brother. He'll bring it up and be like, "Nigga, I know these niggas don't know, but I know I'm tapped in." So I don't really be tripping, but yeah, the dispensary's getting robbed, and like it's like the Wild Wild West in a way, just because like a lot of people, it's weird because a lot of people are doing like shit that they normally wouldn't do, like the gentleman who tried to stop the robbery and was it Bellevue,
the bartender who got shot.
Yeah,
I believe that one was in Bellevue.
Yeah, like that shit is wild to me in all accounts, just because like
your life is not worth the product.
Yes, that, and why would you, not having a gun, go up to the niggas with guns and be like, no? Because he didn't, like, from what I saw, it was essentially like a, give me that. And the nigga was like, bro, what the, huh?
Snatched back and got
just like
flammed at.
So it's just things like that where you gotta have some sort of awareness. And I'm just
sure.
things like that just like freak me out just because it's just like, where do you go from there? Like that makes it so sketchy to be showing up to work and just in general, just like wanting that trust of that community or even shopping. Like, cause it's like motherfuckers in there buying weed and could just be like, oh, give me like you're a casualty to why I'm here now. You know?
To the business. It's really interesting to see because there's a sort of like I won't call it like shopper privilege, but like there are things like shoppers don't understand, like bud tenders and security guards of like weed shops go through on a day-to-day basis. And you know, they think it's Walmart, you know. They think it's like
think it's Walmart.
It's I mean, not to say that Walmart doesn't go through their ordeals, but
I don't know nobody.
We got pounds.
Whoa.
You know?
We do not have pounds.
Not us, but the weed industry, the weed shops, they carry pounds. Like, you know, they carry cash on demand. Like, fuck, if a robber was listening to us right now, it'd probably sound like fucking gold to them. But like that's the reality of what we live in. That's the business that we're employed by, you know? And that's a different notion when you're like in it. Like there is no trust, bro. I go back to work, I'm like, fuck, this is the place where I got fucking stick up at, and this ain't even my shit. Like I don't feel the type of way because the product's getting lost, but I'm just like, damn, you're waving a gun in my face, and like, you know, on perhaps chance that you're not one of the robbers who are just trying to get ends meet, you know? You're a psychopath, and you're like, no, I'm actually here to hurt you and not hurt the business. So it puts a level of like, you know what it puts me in? I start tweaking out.
Oh, you're on domo with everybody.
Yeah, bro. I look at everyone who comes in the entrance, and then like my customers will look at me and they'll be like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "I'm just watching the door.
I'm watching you to make sure your niggas don't slide through after you."
Cause I'm just watching because I'm immediately put my hands up.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm going home.
Rob me.
No, bro.
Bye.
Rob them. I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm gone. I
don't know, bro. I'm immediately looking. You just got, hit this. Look at my shoes, bro. I'm out. Nah, bro, you can't go. I'm gonna throw my phone on the table. Don't steal it, bro. I'm about to come back for it.
That's a level of trauma that's fucked up that we have to deal with due to the nature of our business. I mean, that's only because the federal government won't federalize banking for cannabis, for the cannabis industry. So if banking is not doing business with this huge business from in certain regions, there's just an influx of cash flow around these areas. So
I mean, that shit is crazy.
It'd be wild, huh?
Seeing that Bellevue shit was crazy. Bro left with so.
And then I think in Covington, someone, the security guard popped one of the robbers.
I'm sick.
Got on him. I was like, damn, that is
even in that scenario as a security. I don't know if I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like, and this just might be how I just feel about the world, or just like my opinion on it. But I don't like give a fuck enough about this product or even the action of what you're doing, because it's not.
It shouldn't equate to that person's death or.
Shooting somebody over your boss's weed is kind of crazy. I don't know, because if you're not in a life or death, if you're personally not in a life or death situation, shooting someone because you can is kind of wild to me personally. Just because it's like it's weed. Like at the end of the day, it's like it's weed and cash. Like both will be made back. You know what I mean? So for me, it's a tough situation. Even that they shot bro who committed the robbery. Like all of the like what's happening around it is kind of just like eerie to me, just because it's just like there's no point on either side. Like you're not gonna net enough money like COVID money is over. Like the ways we were able to like intake off of inflation last year and the year before is done. So like the 20 to 50 racks, you know, you still got to split with between like 3 and 5 people is not really worth where the city's currently willing to take it, because, or where people are willing to take it. So it's a general, I don't know. There's easier licks to hit. Like as much as like it's hilarious that people are talking about the Walgreens ATM robberies, I'm looking at that as like you're not getting crazy amount of money, but that's a good lick. You know, that's like a good the value of harm is a lot less in those scenarios, because it's just like it's an insured ATM. It's federal. You know, there's certain things bigger companies can do where it's like, all right, we're going to chalk that up as a loss. It's like theft of the year. There's a certain amount of money that they pay for insurance to go to theft. So big or small, they're insured for most things, because everyone has a just in case, you know, sort of mentality running a business. So like I'm comparing those two things, because those are both things that's going on in the city right now. And I'm looking at the ATM robberies as like, that's a good come up. You know, like if you have the means and the time and the advantage to do that, that is a better alternative than running into dispensaries, just because there's so much more risk to that. So I'm saying this as it can't be a PSA, because I'm not like, no one give, like if you're doing it, no, you don't give a fuck. So it doesn't really matter in that sense. It's more just like work smarter, not harder, because they're obviously more willing to kill you over the pound you might have grabbed, the 2 pounds you might have grabbed, then you're gonna make it home. And the street price on that isn't worth the back end of it in the grand scheme. And that's just really what it is. It's not like you won't get to that threshold that you're looking for, I guess I would say. But yeah, it's just one of those interesting things where it's just like, I don't know. It's very interesting. It reminds me of like high school. You know,
it's a level of uncertainty in your workspace that you think like other people don't experience. I mean, as far as like, you know, profitable businesses and like people who do and have been affected by those kind of things, there's a different like mental state that like weed employees really go through. And I think that was powerful that you shared that with us, and you know that we're talking about it, because a lot of people think it's hee hee ha ha. Like I work at a dispensary and I'm happy and stoned all the time, and like
it's very interesting. Like it's definitely like
you get the mix of customer service crowd plus the people who want to harm.
It's
or
it's an unregulated bar. Cause like it's a weird, like that's what's weird about the LCB having control of dispensaries. It's like the most dangerous bar ever that you could be in.
Can't smoke
in some ways, and you can't like and like there's just no real way for that industry to protect itself, and our laws don't allow you to protect yourselves really like other states. So it's just very. It's very interesting, and I'm curious how the state will respond. What legislation will be put into place? Because I'm curious, because there has to be a response to this. Like it's happened at almost every dispensary in Washington already. So I'm curious. I'm curious what the next step of this is. How does this evolve? Where it ends up affecting the dispensaries, because I know there'll be some sort of like in LA, there's like the pre-check-in to the check-in. So I wonder if more stores will start doing that, where you can't, like to even show your ID to security is its own room. So I'm curious, because it's not like it doesn't happen in other cities. It's not like it doesn't happen much worse in different places. It's just like it's been a few years since that has been the thing in the city, you know. So I'm very interested on the next few months, because by the summer there should be a response to it.
Put that out. You want me to put that out?
Yeah, you gotta roll that.
Man, we over here blowing tough, strong. Wanted to let y'all know we be going crazy, brazy, AZ up here. Listen, we ain't got a whole lot of time, but I want to end us off with a
it's been 25 minutes already?
It's been about 22. So, you know, we got in depth with that conversation, but I love it because these people need to hear. And they need to tap in. But yeah, let's end the show off with a whole lot of love, man.
Yeah, I got a little dark and depressed in the middle.
Hell nah. No, it was a little
like that middle part of this pod is gonna be like a little Corey's on his soapbox right now.
Oh my gosh.
Kick this nigga off the soapbox.
I fumbled it last time, but I did want to take this time to really shout out Umi, especially and the ETC gang, like the whole conglomerate. Like, you guys have been showing tremendous amounts of love to us, and especially want to share this special moment. Umi did write up an article about the Groovy Tapes. We kind of like touched on it with the Twitter, and I've been, having conversations with a lot of people, but that is super big to me, personally.
Facts.
Cannot go without a doubt that, like, that is, like, no greater love than having someone write something about, like, the things you do with your best friends. And just want to take this time to really appreciate you, Umi. Thank you for tapping in every week, every episode. Literally, this
Facts.
man watches every episode.
Was in the comments today.
So it's like, it's unprecedented. And then I did want to ask you if this is out of left field, but Jamal Crawford did announce the retirement.
Yeah, bro.
What's it looking like for the city? Yes.
Come on the pod.
Come on the podcast, Jamal. You need to tap in with us, man.
Jamal retiring is kind of surreal because he's kind of the Allen Iverson personality for me, just because he does so much for where he's from. Mm-hmm. And like, people look at Jamal, or it's so weird calling someone I don't know
by the first name.
By their first name.
I said it and I was like, fuck. I
don't really know. But it's so interesting, like his impact and what he really does for the city and the hoop scene for Washington, for real. And it's one of those things where it's just like, now that it's over, he's like really announced that it's over. It's like, man, I wish, like, he's done so much for basketball. I wish he would have just done the last thing as a career, as far as getting a ring. But like, he's one of those people that may not have a ring that breaks my Hall of Fame position. So like, he's a no doubtable Hall of Famer. And it's amazing to see like what he's done and like how many moments he's been a part of in like the seams of basketball over the last 10 years. So like, for him to be like, oh, it's over now, I'm like, damn, bro, you could have won another year. You still could hoop. Like, bro, you was just hooping in the summer. You could hoop them. Like, but I feel it. Like, I feel the business end is usually probably the toughest part of just like having to sell what you know you can do. Mm-hmm. So for him to be like, all right, bro, I'm done with that point. I hope he goes to the big three.
He's done a great job for his own brand and like
Facts.
his image. So he, like you said, he cemented his legacy out here, and Pro-Am, like that's a every year thing, you know.
Yeah.
For people. So that's all the time we have today, folks. KWJT, you've been grooving with the South. We got brother Corey
Come on.
and Tavares.